States have different cultures, they have different groups of people, and you can't, govern an entire, you can't treat an entire state by the same moral rules. I mean, you should treat an entire country by the same moral rules. Handing back more and more power to the states is going to allow more and more of these victories to happen while we are still under a supposed Biden presidency.
If you had to define why the people are upset here today, what would you say?
In simple words, I would say they're upset because they can't kill kids anymore. But if you look at a lot of these people out here, they're very dysgenic. They are not, this is going to be quite frank. It is, they're not particularly visually appealing. These are not decent folk. These are very decrepit folk that live in the recesses of this quite degenerate city, quite frankly. And they're very upset that a sacrament of their demonic lifestyle has been ripped away from them. Because that's what abortion really has become for a lot of modern people. It has become a certain sacrament. It's become a temple for them of this idea of women's rights, women's liberation. And if this is what women's liberation means, that they're going to be upset that they can't kill children anymore from having promiscuous sex, then I would take it as quite the victory that these people are upset. We did this for the kids, we did this for Christ, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna pretend that it's not exciting to see all these upset people out here throwing a fit that they can't do their horrible favorite thing anymore.
You mentioned Christ. Should the rules of Christ or the approval of Christ be sought by people who aren't Christian?
In America, absolutely. America is a Christian nation. It was built by Christians. And as a Protestant who converted to Catholicism, I can tell you that I am more than happy to share my country with different breeds of Christianity, even if they aren't Catholic. And non-Christians can be here. I don't think there's any way we're ever going to kick out all the non-Christians. But non-Christians should know this is a Christian nation, and that's what you are living amongst.
Wouldn't you say that we aren't in a Christian nation anymore?
I would say we're definitely in a more secular nation, but it was a nation built by Christianity. And I think it can return, especially after this overturn. I think a lot of people are more moralized to turn it back to a more Christian nation bit by bit by bit by winning these battles. We've won a lot of little battles, and this is a big battle that we finally won.
You called the folks here today a sad group of people. I can't remember the exact terms you used, so...
Decrepit, degenerate, yeah.
What would you say to the people who say the same exact thing to you and about you?
I would say, Christ is king. You can run away from him, you can, defame him, you can blaspheme him, but he will always be there to open his arms for you when you're ready.